Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Did you boot him out?
No, I didn't boot him out. He dropped out.
How?
Oh, you feeble Jedi.
What the fuck, dude?
Sabrification systems are go. Even though Harris just dropped out, he will come back in. This is Saber Talk. Jedi Gabe is here with me. I am Darth Cyber today, and we're talking about Electrum Saber Crafts. Gabe, you brought this up. Let me see here, because this isn't the one you were talking about, but you were talking about you like this one, right?
The Scion, yeah. Well, not necessarily that I like it, but I just wanted to mention that they put out a new.
Oh, that's a new one. Okay.
They just dropped this one, I think, about a week and a half ago or something like that.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I like heard of just today that we'll go over. Oh wow, I kind of like those button plates. But isn't this the company that we know of to do these like touch activated?
Correct.
Is this the one that does? Yeah. So
yeah,
that's pretty sweet looking.
Yeah, they're smart sabers. That's pretty hot.
That really looks like a Sith saber,
right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That looks like a Sith saber.
Now, if they would do the
oh, that's nice. A pop out crystal chamber.
That's hot. That's the crystal that you see in the Sith saber you just passed. That's the blade plug with the.
This one. Let's see. I think I'm. Oh, this one here. Like, look at that Star Killer-esque pommel. Let me get Jedi Hesh back in here. You feeble Jedi. Can you hear us?
It kept giving me the boot.
It booted you because you're a feeble, weak Jedi. Can you hear Gabe?
Love it. Yeah, I hear Gabe too now. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, what's going on? Jim Smith is here, and Steve, ST Productions. You guys both met Steve. He was over here. All right, so the title of this video sounds like it's going to be a good show.
Love it.
Thanks, Steve. We're just looking at this Electrum Sabercrafts Sith style hill. That's the one that I like. And look, Gabe, it actually has, I don't know if like the pictures are kind of different because this one, it's not
they show
weathered.
the different options they give you.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like the weathered kind of one, but I do like the way that they're showing you this red powder coating.
That's hot.
What's the emitter look like on that?
Let's see, because
it's like a Ben Solo saber.
Oh, like this is the emitter right here. Iris, you see that?
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
That looks cool. So that's like a new idea for a shroud that I hadn't thought of, which is like below the shroud is two different colors, two different metals. I hadn't really thought of that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I like that. I like the Jedi version too.
How much? 350?
Starting
bad at all. Let's see.
That's sick right there. I like that one.
What is the what's the box look like on that, Ant? Can you zoom in on the box?
Oh yeah, this is like one of them touch activations, Harris.
They're nice. Yeah.
That's
my buddy Dave Bowden has one of them. Not that, but an Electrum hilt. One of the early ones with the touch sensor.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I showed it.
Yeah, I played with it. Beautiful hilt.
That is nice.
Yeah,
so
it's nice.
Gabe says this just came out. These two versions, looks like 4 here, but it's just, I guess, 2 versions, different weathering styles and stuff. This just came out this week. There's like there's a bunch of sabers that kind of launched like just today too. Did you guys see the Mad Cow video?
I saw he announced that he was going to go on live, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
I saw the post for it. I didn't see the video yet. Yeah,
he did. He's got 2 things going. He's got the Quran horn, like a remake of the Quran horn with a different style interior.
Okay. Now the Korean horn's the one that actually is like supposed to replicate a speeder bike handle.
Yeah.
Am I correct on that? Yeah.
If you guys check out, I guess it's Genesis Custom Sabers YouTube channel. They got he's got the videos up for that, plus 2 other new sabers. Like the Quran horn, he's doing Rob from Genesis Custom Sabers. He's doing 10 of them and releasing them on May the 4th.
Oh wow. Very nice.
And I guess, at the same time after that, he said in the video that they will later become available for, for like a wider run, but at first just a 10, which is a great opportunity because a lot of people really love that Koran horn and just like missed out years ago and still look for it. Like on FX Sabers forum, I see that they're always looking for those Koran horn. There's different people asking in like the wanted section for the Koran horn. And so they're willing to pay a lot for it too because it's rare. So that's really nice that he's putting out this new version. It's got the CF10. He's talking about this. Comes with a NeoPixel blade. It's got a cool blade plug to it. So go check out that video. And the other saber he released too. I forget what the other two are called. Let me see. He's got another video with two new designs. Was it? Let me see.
Are the 10 already spoken for yet? Do you know?
Like, I guess like on May the 4th, you probably got to go to his website and then
First come, first serve.
I'm thinking that's how it works, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not looking into it as far as that.
Gotcha.
So he's only making like 10 of them, you said?
Yeah, but then he said afterwards there will be more. Oh, okay. So this, let me pull this up here. He's got a creed, like a specialized creed. I'll show you guys. An etched creed and an ascend, Gabe. So you'd be into that with the OLED screen.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
See, I like that shroud. Something like that is what I would like on mine, but
that's a half shroud.
That's a half shroud, right? Yeah.
So I guess both of them have that in that area there, in that slit down at the bottom. These sabers look very Old Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the etching on it that does it. Yeah.
JC Wenzel says someday I'd like to pick up an Evo Flex. I got to look that up. Is that one of the ones from the Electrum Saber Crafts, Gabe?
What's that?
Evo Flex.
The Evo Flex is the Electrum Sabercraft one. It's like their version of the Graflex.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty badass, though. I like it.
What were you about to say, Harris?
I was looking at the bottom hilt in the picture there, the Genesis hilt, the Ascend, and I saw the opening, and then I realized it's the same spot, but open on the top one. That's where the little TV screen sits, right? TV screen, the LCD screen, I guess you would call it.
Down, like kind of across from the belt clip, it looked like.
Correct. Yeah. At first, I didn't, not thinking that that's probably where the screen is. I was like, what is that hole doing? I thought at first it was like a what do you call it? A crystal chamber or something under there. Then I realized that's where the little screen lays. And
he used to do this lens where it used to project the bar graph. Do you remember that? Where a couple inches away, it would project like a bar graph on a surface.
Yeah, you could watch the movement of it on the like a video, like a projection.
Yeah, so I guess this is the evolution.
Okay.
The evolution of that, where there's a screen there.
Okay.
Oh, that's a cool grip at the top of that one. And I feel like the Ascend, that you have that brown area, that brown like anodized area or powder coated area, kind of looks like
grip area.
Yeah, it's like the grip. It looks like it could almost be leather, or the idea is maybe it's like a technological soft, material. Who knows?
Yeah, it looks like a matte brown almost, as opposed to the glossy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. I like it.
What do you think these
Beautiful
sabers look like? They're like Sith or Jedi sabers?
I say Jedi sabers. They don't look Sith.
I would say, yeah, I would say definitely Old Republic and definitely Jedi,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned.
Maybe that
that
bone one in the picture could be a Sith saber.
It could be. Maybe with some.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is that like a bone section? Is that what that's supposed to be? It's hard for, I'm on my phone, so it's hard for me to really see the picture.
Yeah, that's like a modified vector.
Okay.
So it looks like a bone center grip area.
He's got some, I think, blade plugs for it there. Yeah, Gabe, this one looks like it's kind of like the Ascend where the buttons are on the choke.
Yeah.
Very cool. Did you guys see the that there's a Vader's Vault release as well, like a saber that they said I guess was a popular design. I had never seen it.
Bring it back, right?
Yeah, it came to my email.
Yeah, I saw it. I've seen that one before. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I saw Deanna posted something on it, but I don't remember actually seeing the hilt. I see so many, it's hard to keep track.
I know, right?
Especially around May the 4th, it seems like a lot of people save some goodies to be released for May the 4th.
Yeah, that's Star Wars Day, man. It's the Sovereign Elite. It's called the Sovereign Elite, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let me just go to there. I thought I had it like ready in my email.
And that one also came with a OLED screen on it originally.
Oh, really? Maybe it still does. I saw it had a lot of goodies on it.
Yeah, a lot of cool gribblies and stuff.
And it definitely had that Old Republic look.
Yeah, they have it on YouTube also.
What did you say it was, Gabe? The Sovereign Elite?
It's the Sovereign Elite. If you look it up on YouTube, Vader's Vault Sovereign Elite, it comes up. They have a whole video on it too.
Oh, I went to vadersvault.com.
Yeah, you can go there. They have the video link to there also. Once you bring up the saber.
I am not finding it. Limited editions, maybe?
No, Combat Class. You scroll all the way down, Combat Class. Click on Show More. Keep scrolling down. It's on the right-hand side, I believe. On the right column or something like that. It's called Sovereign Elite. Starting at $5.99.
Sovereign Elite. Sovereign Elite. I see one that's called the Maelstrom Elite that's got a cool grip that I like from an older design.
Yeah, no, not that one. It's called the Sovereign.
Why can't I find it?
Unless they were talking about the Maelstrom.
No, I think you're right, but it was in my email. It was in my email. I was ready for you. I was ready tonight, and I can't find it now. Can't find it.
Did you click on Combat Class and scroll down?
Yeah, and I just keep scrolling, and it says show more, show more.
Yeah,
and I'm back to my email looking.
It's right below the Shadow Brawler on the third column on the right. If you see the Cross Saber Vanquish, the green Cross Saber Vanquish on the
right below the Shadow Brawler.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Sovereign Elite. Here we go. I think I like this one. Let's see. I can't see. The picture's so little. Oh. See, in my email, there's a better picture. This isn't good. No, I don't like that. We got to find a better picture. Where's the good picture? You say it's on YouTube?
No. Right there where it says photos, click on, you see it says video right next to photos.
Got rid of it already.
Oh, well,
Sorry, guys. I'm totally.
Yeah, right in the pictures where you were, there was a little tab that said videos right next to it. You can click on the video and it'll take you straight to. But if you go on YouTube, it'll say you just look up under Vader's Vault channel, look up Sovereign Elite Saber.
Harris, say something while I look for this saber because I'm boomering out. You got to say something.
Something.
Okay, you say that there is better pictures in here. I'm in Vader's Vault.
Yeah, look up. Yeah, okay. You're on the website again?
Yeah, I'm on the website again.
All right, go back to the Saber.
Yep, got it. Picture's too small.
All right, now right there where it says photos, next to it, it should say video.
No.
Are you on photos, or did you click on the Saber?
I clicked on Sovereign Elite.
Okay, and you see the price right there?
I got a pop-up window. I got a price.
Yeah, you see next to the.
I can share this pop-up.
All right, so where you at? How come I can't see it on your screen here?
Like I don't think I can share this pop-up.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Pop-up here.
For what, to put in your email?
Not a good. Yeah, no, it's not a good window. What I mean is, it's like I need a window to share with you guys. That was a pop-up. Okay.
Oh, I see. So where you see the price at, once you click on the Saber, right to the left of is the photo, right?
Yeah. Photos are
and
just, it's really small to me.
Right above all the little thumbnail photos, you'll see photos and video. There's a little tab for video right there.
I am struggling.
Right next to, right to the left of where you choose all the blade options. Once you click on that blade, on that.
I'm off their website now. I'm onto something else. We got to do something else. Like,
why don't you go straight to YouTube then?
Okay, let's do that.
Just go straight to YouTube and look up Sovereign Elite Saber.
This is not my forte, you guys. This is not my talent. Is not. I'm not the master of the internet. I can't modify.
It's one of Mad Cal's sabers you're looking for, right?
No, Vader's Vault.
No, Vader's Vault. Yeah, the Sovereign Elite. Pretty nice.
Sovereign custom lightsaber. Is that the Sovereign Elite?
The Sovereign Elite.
They got it titled just the Sovereign. Custom. Okay, I think that's it. All right, I think that's it. We're in business. We're in business. Oh, finally. Finally. Okay. Get you guys back over here because I totally lost control of everything that was happening here.
It's all right. We're still here with you, buddy. Bye.
Did you find it?
I'm feeling a little dark side.
Here we go. Here we go. You know, I like the pictures that I had up earlier for myself, and I wanted to show you guys. I swear I had it ready. But anyway, this is basically the saber that
that's the one you're talking about
coming out again. So I guess they're releasing it again for May the 4th.
See, that's the Sovereign.
Oh, and then what's behind it is the other one. Yeah, I think, you know, back when this was released, I did call this out. I did like this.
Yep, it's the Sovereign, and then the two-tone one in the back is the Sovereign Elite.
I did see that today, actually, and I do like that copper piping in the choke car area.
Yeah, it's the same thing they did with the when they did the Vader's Vault Ardent. They did the Dark Ardent, then they did the regular Ardent, then they had the Ardent Elite. So it's the same thing they did with this. They have the Sovereign, now they have the Sovereign Elite, which is that two-tone or tritone thing, gold, silver, and black in it with all the gribblies and details.
That's pretty nice. That almost looks to me like the Leia hilt that you got, Gabe.
Yeah,
that's got a little throwback to it.
Yeah.
All right, I got the picture. I got the picture up that I wanted finally. Okay, you guys only had to wait 10 minutes for this. if you had Twitter, you already saw it. I'm
gonna really get excited.
That's why I couldn't find it, because I was looking for a Vader's Vault email and I should have been looking for a Twitter email. But anyway, Hexx Sabers. Hey, I'm next. Just joined. Good evening, gents. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We got this saber from Vader's Vault, which I think is cool. See, Gabe, how this has like a different finish?
Yeah, that's like a more weathered standard.
Like this looks like it's straight out of a cartoon, like straight out of the Rebels cartoon or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Agree. It's got that could even be like I'm only seeing a small little window on it, but it looks like to me it could be a sandblasted finish too.
Yeah.
You know, is there like pitting to the dark, deeper gray areas? I can't tell in the picture.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. There's another picture too that's like a closer one, I think. Oh no, this one looks like it's the other
This
finish.
looks like, yeah, it looks more polished. This one looks more polished up.
I do like that. Look at the buttons. I mean, Vader's Vault knows how to do it, don't they?
Yeah.
It's got the belt clip at the bottom.
They're badass.
It looks like a D-ring, right, on there?
Yeah, it looks like I got a D-ring there. You got your 2 buttons here, which look awesome. Very all metal look. The conduits running through the emitter. I think we talked about this Saber once before on Saber Talk, but they are. What is the deal with this situation here? Star Wars, the Old Republic inspired Sovereign Saber sold out in record time. Last time, grab yours now. Oh, so I guess it's available now. This
well, that's why they sent the email out, just to notify you guys that it's back in stock for
right. So I guess at the time of this talking about it, like a day later, this was announced Wednesday. This is probably gone.
Yeah,
this is probably gone at this point. But
yeah, most likely.
How much?
I think this was $5.99, but then you got to start selecting options. So you probably.
I was just saying, there are options. What are some of the options on there?
So you're gonna make me go back to that website where I was fumbling and stumbling?
No, you don't have
to. No, I will. Let's see here. Some of the options. Oh, like Bluetooth Rice upgrade.
Nice.
That's $50. I guess a CoverTech wheel they offer, but I like that D-ring. That D-ring looks great. But any of those options looks like cost something for the belt clip. Heavy grade blade. Putting a pixel blade in heavy grade adds $20. So I guess like there's a couple options. There's like the weathering. There's a heat bluing available for the emitter. That's really nice. I do like when
I've seen that before. Very nice. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very nice. Looks like a tailpipe on a Harley where it turns colors a little bit.
And then obviously the pixel blade option, which like if you choose the LED option, it doesn't add a cost, but if you choose the pixel blade option, there's an added cost. Or even if you don't, like even if you don't want the blade, you have to add a certain amount, $100, and then a blade price on top of that, because NeoPixel system just costs more to do on the lightsaber. But and I guess that must go for all those combat class ones, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about we mentioned Rebels a second ago, and you had just finished watching all the Rebels, right? So Harris, you've finished Rebels back when it was on, right?
Yeah, and I still every once in a while I'll still get in the mood and start. You know, I don't do too much binging because I've been pretty busy lately with work, but I'll sit and I'll watch like 4 or 5 episodes off of season 3 or season 4, give or take, you know. I've always been a fan of Rebels. I like what they did with it. Most of our friends know that I'm a fan of Ahsoka's, and we get a lot of Ahsoka in Rebels. And we see her with her sabers, which is great. And I dig Rebels. I still go back and watch it from time to time.
Yeah, Rebels is awesome.
What were some highlights for you?
You liked it, kid?
Yeah, I regret watching it though because I wasn't aware that and I'm just being a stickler about it. I mean, I know it's really not a big deal, but I'm just being a stickler about it. I didn't realize that Clone Wars has one more episode to go before the end, and I kind of wanted to watch it in chronological order, the storyline. So now
2 more, I think, right?
Or 1 or 2 more, and I don't know why I thought the last one, what was the last one?
I thought so too. Like
with Darth Maul,
episode 8, me and you both thought that was it, and
I thought that was it.
Weirded out at the end. I was like,
I don't know why. I literally thought that was the end of it. So I'm like, oh,
believe it or not, I did not get a chance to see that yet.
No,
really?
It's badass. It's one of the nicest.
I went to watch it the other night. I got busy. What's that?
How far did you get on Clone Wars?
I finished the story with Ahsoka. So I want to say that's like 8 or 9.
No, you couldn't.
In Clone Wars?
No, you couldn't have finished the story with Ahsoka because there's 2 more episodes left.
Well, in Clone Wars, where I saw the one where she helps out the 2 sisters.
Yeah.
I saw that, and they find out that she's a Jedi.
Yeah.
And I forget how that story arc. I saw that whole story arc.
It goes a couple episodes.
Unless maybe there are more.
Yeah, there goes, I think, 2 more episodes after that. 2 or 3 more episodes after that.
I'm going to say I've seen season 7, episode 8 and 9. I've seen so far, I think.
All right, I think you're caught up. I think you're almost caught up. Maybe there's
I think there's
an episode
one more.
10. Yeah, I think you might got one more to catch up.
You guys were talking about. I didn't see that one yet.
Before midnight tonight, or probably like midnight tonight or tomorrow, they'll probably release that other one, right, Gabe? Like it's Fridays.
It's Friday, so tomorrow I'm assuming they're going to drop the next one, and then May the 4th, I think they'll drop the last one.
May the 4th for the final one, I think is how it's going to work.
Very cool.
And so I kind of regret watching Rebels now because, I mean, although it's not a huge deal, but I just wanted to kind of not spoil it for myself and just watch it in the order, just in case, if I see something now in the next final 1 or 2 episodes of Clone Wars that coincide with Rebels, I'm going to regret seeing Rebels already. You know what I'm trying to say? But it is what it is. It's no big deal. I'm still excited to see it, man. But Rebels was no joke, man. I loved Rebels. It was awesome. It was way better than what I thought it was going to be. I'll tell you that much.
Favorite saber battle in Rebels? What'd you think?
Oh man, I don't know.
For me, when Ahsoka stood off with Vader in the last season, oh my God, I got goosebumps,
at the Sith temple.
Yeah, I got goosebumps.
Yeah, that was no joke.
And then she catches him the one way, and she takes part of his helmet.
Yeah,
rip
part of his mask off.
You see his eye. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
that was.
She knows right then and there. That's Anakin under that suit, man.
Yeah, that was badass. But if you get to see the one of Ahsoka against Darth Maul in Clone Wars, you're gonna pee your pants, dude.
No, I gotta see that. That's the new one, right? The new season.
Not only is it what really got to me is that if you look at the behind the scenes stuff, they actually had Ray Park in a motion capture suit fighting in real time with another stunt double that played Ahsoka. Stunt double, and they recorded that in real time and just animated it, man. So they choreographed the entire fight and recorded themselves live in real time while it was the animation was being recorded. It's very crazy. Cool. It's crazy. You have to see that thing.
Like that's why it looks really real. Looks like there's some weight to when they're doing the movements and doing the twirls and movements.
I mean, it's still
as they duel.
It's still, you could tell it's still animation. They're still moving kind of quickly more than certain physical aspects.
But you know how much better that was than the like earlier on, like the episodes Harris was talking about where Ahsoka was helping the sisters.
Yes.
I'm glad we got to this point because I wanted to talk to you guys about this because it really has to do with the sabers, like Ahsoka's saber. So what I wanted to mention first.
She didn't have a saber.
Well, I know that's what I'm getting to. I want to ask you guys about that, but first I want to, go from what Gabe said about the fighting in the later episode where it was like really real looking and all. When in the episodes that you're talking about, Harris, where she didn't seem to have the sabers, she was doing this hand-to-hand combat like every other scene, right? When something went wrong, she had to do like hand-to-hand combat. Didn't that look goofy to you guys? Was that bad to you guys? Like I was like, this looks
I thought it was
stupid.
Okay. It's drawn in that Clone Wars style. I mean, I think it matches the rest of the series, but didn't affect me in any way like that. I want to know what happened to her sabers, and if that's in the last episode, don't tell me yet.
Well, what did happen to her sabers? Like when she left the Jedi Order, did she leave them behind, or she walked away with them on her belt? Because I was wondering why she didn't like pull out sabers, and then at some point,
I kept waiting for it myself. I'm like, where the heck?
I don't remember actually. I don't remember if she had them when she walked away from.
I could have sworn she did.
I thought she did. So what went on with the sabers? Like, why did like at some point Harris, like I guess Anakin was holding them? I mean, I don't know what went on, but like why? I don't know. That's pretty odd. Like to live all that time like without the sabers. I mean,
and you notice when he gave them back, now they're blue and not green.
Right. Well, he said I made a little modification or something like that. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Oh, I didn't see that yet. I didn't see that.
No.
Do any of you guys
No, I
watch?
didn't see that yet.
Do any of you guys watch Ozark?
No, I do not.
No.
I can't say that I do.
They draw Anakin to look like. There's a character in Ozark called Wyatt, and they draw Anakin to me looks just like Wyatt.
Oh, really?
I think I don't know. I got to pull that up for you guys. I got to pull it up for you guys. I think it looks just like him.
Longer
Bring it up, I
hair,
wanna
shorter
see it.
hair.
Looks exactly the same to me.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna pull them up side by side if I can. Oh my god, it looks the same. Hold up. Season 7, Anakin, Clone Wars. Yes, holy crap, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, so don't tell me. Okay, hold up.
Gabe, what's the font of the week, man?
Font of the week.
What you been playing with?
I'm stuck on that one. I'm telling you, I'm so obsessed with this K-Sith Graphics that, dude, I would delete all other 45 fonts on there just to keep that
Really?
one, man. That's how
Let's
obsessed I
hear
am.
it.
I don't play with nothing else but that one font. I mean, even the loops on it are like crazy. I can't even explain it.
Sounds great from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, you got to hear it in front of you. It's a whole different. And I have, you guys already know, I have so many Graphic fonts on here. It's ridiculous. And that one is by far, I mean, you'll hear it. When you do, you're going to tell, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's like a perfect balance, man, of bass, mids, and highs. And I even pay attention again to the looping. These are tracks, right? And they have to end at some point and loop over. And a lot of those, exactly. So in a lot of those fonts, when you pay close attention, you can tell where it loops. It just like kind of click, it kind of drops and picks up somewhere else. So in some of them, you can pick that and sense that, and it kind of throws you off a bit. But this thing is so discreet with the looping. Oh my god, it's like the best one ever.
JC Wenzel says she had to give her sabers up when she left the order. I mean, that's a bummer. That's a bummer when we're all about sabers.
They don't let her gotta keep them like it's a personal item, I would think, right?
And I mean, it's a defensive item. They're just going to allow her to be attacked. It's almost like if you're like in the
It's like saying that you're fired. You got to return the company car.
Yeah,
and she's like, "No, I'm keeping it."
Worse than that, no. It's like a police officer who can't carry after they retire because like usually that's the case where you're still able to carry the weapon, and it's like
you're allowed to carry your own personal weapon, but they take your service weapon.
There he goes.
Oh, he got cut off.
Department.
Oh, Harris, you dropped out for a second.
I was saying, if you retire from the police department, your service weapon that you have to carry every day while you're in uniform, you would have to, I believe, you turn back in, just like your badge. You turn your badge back in. But
I just think it's a matter of like personal safety. You know, you're
talking lightsaber wise.
Yeah, well, either way, with the policeman situation or the Jedi who leaves the order type of situation, we're talking about, you know, they could be attacked because of who they used to be. Like, you know, when like a police officer is going to like go to jail and they're worried that they put him in jail, that the people that he put in jail will attack him.
Go after them.
It's like the same thing.
Know they're cops.
It's the same thing.
I got you.
Sort of the Jedi. Clinton says she did not have them. They were taken when she was arrested. Oh, when she was arrested. Okay, well, you know what?
That's back a little further.
What a sham that whole thing was. Like, she was done so dirty. She's so polite when she comes back and talks to them. Oh my God, she's too polite. She's too polite.
She's being too nice.
She's too polite because
I'll be honest with you. I was like emotionally affected when she had to go to the lower levels and she was running and they were tracking her and like she was like running through the train and stuff like that. That affected me. I was upset.
Yeah.
I like her. I don't want to see her homeless.
You guys think this looks like Anakin?
Definitely, I see it.
Ah,
It's the guy from Ozark, huh?
Yeah. I think even the hair and everything, like it looks just like Anakin. I
that's
think,
hilarious.
especially in this new season 7. I'm gonna pull up a picture of Anakin in 1 second from season 7. You guys will know exactly what
I'm
I'm
not
talking
cutting my hair. I want my hair to grow like Kylo Ren's.
about.
I'm not cutting it until I grow it like Kylo Ren's.
ST Steve says in KOTOR and KOTOR 2, they state the lightsaber is a symbol of the Jedi Order and its color represents what position. Yeah, because like I thought when she shows up in Rebels, like Gabe, you just saw Rebels, so you know that she shows up with these white lightsabers, which I thought was a symbol of her being this kind of gray Jedi, if you could say that, or just a no affiliation type of Jedi, a no affiliation Force user. And I thought she would have constructed that or had something available to her in the meantime even at that early stage, like we're seeing in the Clone Wars right now, where she's still young, right? But she's like kind of not on the run, but just out there, whatever she's doing. I don't know. She's riding that bike around.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing out there, but she's, I guess, trying to do some good and stuff. But she's literally like Qui-Gon, literally the only one acting like a Jedi in the entire universe, really.
Yeah.
Just
only thing I wished was I wish they would have shown her making them.
You mean
Making
the
the
white
sabers.
ones? I mean, maybe they still will. Maybe she's got to prepare for this Maul fight that's supposed to.
Why do I remember hearing this story from a book somewhere? I didn't read it, but
There's an Ahsoka book. I didn't read it.
She takes 2 crystals from a Sith, I forget who, and she prays or something over them, and she cleanses them, and they're red crystals. I thought. Why do I remember hearing that? No.
Oh, maybe this is from
she meditates over.
Yeah, she like meditates over them, and she ends up converting them. They were red, so the Sith bled the crystals, and then she meditated over
using
them
the Force
and healed them.
Yeah,
and that's why they turn white, because it was like pure. She healed it to the point where it was pure.
Yeah.
I don't know where I remember hearing that.
It probably is in the book. I don't have the book. I'll see if I get it though.
Doesn't that look like him?
Yeah. Right now I'm reading this book
the
again.
Ahsoka book.
They could get that actor to maybe play this.
Love that book.
Yeah,
I have it too.
I read it already, but I started reading it again.
Is that the one that pops up out of the contraption that I've got? Yeah, I've got that thing. I don't know if. Oh no, I did read it. I did read that, but it was a couple years ago that came out, right?
Yeah, same here. I read it like 2 years ago.
I didn't get the one that pops out. I just have the book.
Yeah.
Defectum
Productions.
Productions.
I'm a gadget
What's going
guy. I
on?
love that thing.
Defectum, what's up?
Eric Dayton. Actually, it was an Inquisitor. Oh, an Inquisitor, Harris. That you got the crystals from.
Yeah.
So then, Harris, you are right. You're onto something. I guess it probably is in the book, because I never heard that either, but I haven't read the book.
I just forget where I had heard it from. I didn't read the book either. The Sword of the Jedi got it. They were never given back.
And they had her lightsaber was never given back to her.
I think he's saying, Ahsoka's sabers were never given back to her.
So that's why. Go ahead.
Yes, at that point, she starts to create the new ones that we're talking about now. The two red crystals into the white. She converts it. Yeah. But I don't know the
like you guys like the ones that look kind of like samurai swords, right?
Yeah, oval shape and kind of like a curvature to them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull them up because I really like. Oval. There's like a Solo's Hold version. I think is this?
Really nice. They're really nice hilts. They come as a set
Etsy right now, but that's not as nice. I don't know if you guys hear. I'm in New Jersey, New York area. There is rain like nobody's business right now.
Yeah, we had it here for a couple hours ago. It was downpouring nonstop for like an hour straight.
This one is from. Where are those newer ones? There's like, who makes those newer ones, you guys? Is it KR Sabers?
KR Sabers, yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think Solo's Hold made a set too. You
I
had
just
said.
looked those up. Those were the original Ahsoka. Okay, now I see it. Now I see it. Let me show you guys. I think we've talked about this before too, but let me just pull this up for you. This is the sabers that Ahsoka makes that are white. I'll show you. Ahsoka makes in her years of, I guess, isolation or being away from the Jedi, she makes a couple white lightsabers, right? So
Yep, that's it.
this is the look of them. To me, they look like samurai swords, samurai handles.
Yes.
Like the katana.
And I really like these KR sabers versions. Yeah, like a katana.
Yep.
Those are nice. Those are nice.
Yeah, KR sabers. They do some nice replicas.
Beautiful hilt.
Those are real nice. Those are so slender. They must feel like, because they must really feel like Ahsoka's sabers, because I saw the ones that they made, like I guess you could say the real Lucasfilm ones or whatever you call it. Gabe, you know what those are? They're like the ones licensed, like the licensed versions.
Yeah.
The Galaxy
ones from
Edge.
Disney?
Yeah, like the ones that like Galaxy's Edge or something like that. I think is the one I'm talking about. I saw like Ashley Eckstein, who plays Ahsoka, holding them, and they looked big. Big and fat.
I think
these are supposed to be like slender katanas. And I think these KR
I think they
sabers
took artistic liberty with them.
Well, they always make their sabers so fat, like at the Galaxy's Edge stuff, or just
they're always bulky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I noticed a lot of people complaining about that.
The Savvy's Workshop sabers are big.
Yeah, all of those are really, girthy and more like they're even fatter than a saber with a shroud on it from the custom saber shop. They're like fatter than a saber with 2 shrouds on it.
Right.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
I agree. I think they're thick. Where these ones here, the KR ones look normal size.
I actually watched a few of them Clone Wars episodes, and I caught up to where we either where Harris is or literally where the episodes. What is it? Episode 10. Let me because last time we talked about episode 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so I saw episode 5. They had a reference to this is Ahsoka comes in with her flying motorcycle.
Yeah. And
she crashes into a level on Coruscant called 1313. And so that's a reference to this. I don't know if you guys are aware of that video game Star Wars 1313 that was never actually either was a video. I think it was a video game at that point. Where you were going to drop down to Coruscant lower levels and be on level 1313, which there was a lot of crime, and you were some kind of mercenary. It was almost like a Mandalorian type of situation, but you were below ground, kind of under these lower levels of Coruscant. So that was something that they referenced to the old canon stuff, or the old Lucasfilm stuff. Ahsoka meets Trace. That's the friend's name that she meets, that short-haired sister of I don't know the other sister's name that she eventually meets, but that's the episode where they set the droids loose on the sector. And I thought having the lightsaber at that point would have been, that would have helped, because you wouldn't have had that devastation throughout the city if she could have just sliced off one of their heads or something right off the bat. But I guess she would have revealed that she was a Jedi though too. She didn't want to reveal that. That's why I thought they were hidden on her the whole time. I don't know if you guys thought that too. I was like, oh, she must have a saber. Maybe she made a saber. Maybe
somewhere, yeah.
I thought maybe she's got a yellow lightsaber or a purple lightsaber, or just something if she didn't have those original 2.
Okay.
That's what I thought was going to happen, And instead, they're like, you got to press the button on the droid. You got to climb up to the droid to hit the button on its face. That was basically what had to happen in the episode.
Yeah, it's when the droids were running rampant, right?
Yeah.
They just turned them on or something.
Yeah, like I don't know what what were they doing? Like, why was she
I
helping
think
them
they
do that?
were. Yeah, they were like droids, military droids that they were using and converting to work droids, I guess.
Yeah, like the other thing that they called back to like the original movie was they called them binary load lifters.
Yep.
Remember? So 3PO says like very similar to your evaporators in most respects.
Right.
So that was a callback to the OG movie.
Sure.
Clinton says, "Have you guys seen Corban's new Starkiller saber?" I thought maybe we took a look at that. Let me see.
I think I saw it a couple days ago. Yeah.
Is that one that they're doing for May the 4th? Is this something that they're doing for May the 4th? I think I did see this.
I don't remember. I don't know.
Let's
I think I saw
website.
one like not installed. Right. They're it's one of the kits, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it's a kit. Okay, let's see here.
Well, I would say it's. I didn't see an installed version of it yet.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on the website. Let me see.
I
I'm
don't
not
think the
having
one I saw.
good luck.
The one I saw, I think, did not have a crystal chamber in it. I saw it like from the side version.
Corban Starkiller Rogue Apprentice. Is that one of them?
I think the Rogue Apprentice is the like the second Star Killer saber.
That was
the second
posted
game.
a year ago. I don't know if that's what Clinton's talking about here. Rogue Apprentice. There's a post from a year ago. No, I'm not aware of the Corban Starkiller. I don't think. I got like a bunch of announcements that came through. Let me see what else I made a couple notes of stuff I wanted to talk about regarding all these like new May the 4th saber announcements that were coming out. There was a bunch of stuff. I will look for that Corban Starkiller though, for sure.
Any Star Killer is a good Star Killer.
Yeah, I love. That's probably honestly
I love Star Killer.
My favorite type of saber because it's got that Graflex influence, and we're just always talking. I mean, Gabe, all week you're sending pictures to us to say like, I love this Scrap Flex.
I was just gonna say that the Starkiller is the original Scrap Flex, man.
Yeah,
that's the OG Scrap Flex.
It's got that shroud and we were looking at that Vader's Vault saber earlier. That Sovereign Elite. Yeah. That the Sith version almost had Starkiller-esque, but flared out grips on the bottom, where it was like Harris. It was like what you did with your Starkiller, but it had a more material.
It was straight down.
Well, it flared up at the bottom, whereas yours were straight.
Did have the flare? Yeah.
It came out like it almost didn't look super comfortable. But I always tell you guys, I like when a saber's not very comfortable. I don't think it should be comfortable. I don't know, because the original Graflex is not a comfortable. You could feel that it's a technological thing and not just a sword. But definitely. Something like this Ahsoka that we've got up on screen, I do appreciate the fact that feels like a sword, because it looks like a katana. Like we said, it looks like a ninja sword or something like that.
Yeah, it's got the two little diamond sections in the grip. I like.
Yeah,
and that's in both of them. That makes it a team almost, makes it a pair,
Yeah.
The big and the small one.
Yeah, I wonder if those little things are the button. Are those the buttons for the activation? Really, really low, they look like. From this
I'm not
KR.
sure. I want to say the buttons are like where on the face of it, on like not that on the side, on the pin section, if I remember correctly, the buttons. Where the buttons were on that particular hilt. You're saying the triangles were the buttons, yeah?
Like right below the triangles, there's like a little thing that's popping up.
That looks like a kill key to me.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe you're right.
That looks like a kill key there. I want to say the buttons are like on the side of it, up a little further. Like up in this area, like where you would be looking at the saber, the side of it, on the curvature. If you follow.
Yeah, one second. Clinton, did you send it to my email? I don't see. Maybe the picture just didn't come through yet. Not seeing an email from you just yet. But something's spinning over here. Maybe it's coming through. Something's spinning on my end. So maybe it's still coming through. Clone Wars Episode 6 is where Ahsoka helps those two sisters. And they go to Kessel Spice Mine to run spice. They get captured.
Yeah.
I didn't check out the credits and I didn't look it up. Does anybody know if Trace, so that's the sister that she's speaking with mostly, the younger sister, it seems like, is Trace Mila Kunis?
Oh, no, I didn't notice that. I'm not sure. I didn't see that.
Sounded like it to me.
You could be right.
So.
Yeah.
Gabe, see if you can look that up. See if you can look it up if it's Mila Kunis or who the voice is for Trace in episode 5 and 6. 5 and 6 and 7, probably the Clone Wars season 7. It sounded like Mila Kunis to me a little bit.
The last thing I saw her in, I saw her in an episode of what the heck's it called? With her husband, 2.5 Men.
Oh, okay. Well, she's always the voice of there's a Meg in Family Guy, right? And I know her from a bunch of movies and obviously like that 70s show.
Yep.
Episode 7, I made a note here. I wrote pretty stupid episode. Lots of hand-to-hand fighting. That was dumb. They get out of prison.
Bridget Calley.
Oh, okay, I guess it wasn't Mila Kunis. It sounded like Mila Kunis to me a little bit. This was another thing I thought was weird. So like you have episode 7, like they get captured at the end of episode 6. Episode 7, they're in prison. I say that it's stupid. There's a lot of hand-to-hand combat between Ahsoka and the prison guards and the different sisters and the prison guards. Episode 8, they're still in prison. Like, does this seem like a little bit of a waste of this cartoon to you guys? Like the final season of this cartoon, they're in prison for 3 episodes. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of dumb.
Well,
like
they went,
you're supposed to go
they went
off
back,
with a finale.
They escaped, they went back.
Right,
they kept
right.
Escaping.
I kind of made a note where I think Ahsoka said it's back to being a Jedi. Ahsoka goes with the former Death Watch people. Let's see, Mace Windu,
them, right?
Mace Windu. Oh, this was what I kind of thought was funny. Like, did anyone else think this was funny when like Mace Windu and Obi-Wan dropped down and they're facing like a bunch of clone, not clone troopers, but a droid, like the droid separatist army, and Mace Windu offers them like surrender terms. If they want to give up. I thought that was kind of funny.
That was hilarious.
What episode was that in?
I think it was that episode 8 where they kind of get out of prison with the Death Watch people, and then there's a scene where Obi-Wan drops down with Mace Windu, and they face off a bunch of droids. And Mace Windu offers them like,
I'm forgetting that now.
You guys can be reprogrammed if you want to.
Right.
And we will use you for like a better purpose. And then obviously the droids don't comply with that and they just start shooting or something like that. But I just thought that
right.
was
Mace is addressing all of them. He's like standing over them. There's like 100 of them underneath them. Yeah.
I thought that was real true mark of a Jedi though. That really was like, even though they were droids, he was offering them some other way besides destruction. So even though they weren't a life form, I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foolish Jedi. Let me see if I wrote anything for episode 9. Episode 9. I don't know if I wrote anything for episode 9. Was that the one? Oh, episode 9. This was cool. In episode 9 kicks off. I don't know if you guys noticed this. It's the old Lucasfilm logo. Was that way the whole time? But I think they had switched it because it was the old Lucasfilm logo. So instead of the shiny glossy one, it was like the standard green text one. And that continued to episode 10. This was what I wrote for episode 9, which was it was actual Clone Wars. Like, what a waste with episode 6, 7, and 8 with that BS in prison and stuff with Ahsoka, and they were hand-to-hand fighting in every episode. To me, was dumb. You guys didn't mind it so much, but in episode 9, at least, now we're talking. There was Clone Wars shown. We're like in the midst of the Clone Wars. There was battles. This is what we wanted to see.
Yeah.
And the timeline started to go more toward like really sync up with episode 3. And we're like in the middle of episode 3.
I just want to see lightsabers, guys. That's it.
We started to see that. There was some cool lightsaber moments.
Man.
There was some cool lightsaber moments. That's why I was mad about episode 6, 7, and 8. Dude, there was nothing. There was like basically nothing. They were hand-to-hand fighting in this Star Wars show. What are you doing?
Right.
And it was just like goofy hand-to-hand, in my opinion. Finally, when they got to this episode 9, there was lightsabers. There's one point where Obi-Wan drops down. Obi-Wan drops down, and he's got a cool like freeze pose where he makes a pose and there's smoke and he's got his lightsaber out. It's pretty amazing. Then there's a scene where I think this is that episode where it's either this or episode 10. Harris, tell me if you saw this part where Obi-Wan ends up hiding with the other clone troopers, and then Anakin comes around and he just does like a blatant forward attack on the droids. That's how they get through that. And then, as you could probably tell, Harris, from the trailers that you probably saw or whatever, or the images, that they do meet up with Maul. That she meets up with Maul. Ahsoka does.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that yet either. I want to.
So there should be a little more. Yeah, because that episode 10.
So.
By the end of that episode 10, like me and Gabe were confused because I was like, "That's how they're gonna leave it." You know, they left it a certain way. I didn't know that there was 2 more episodes, but there is 2 more episodes.
Okay.
Tim McAndrew is here.
Those episodes are going to tie it all together.
Oh, to my phone. Where's my phone? Clinton sent it to my phone. Tim McAndrew, what's up, buddy?
Okay.
What are you saying, Harris?
Do you think the last 2 episodes are going to tie it all together?
Well, that's the purpose. That's why I said I was kind of.
Oh, this I did see. I did see this.
I was kind of upset that that I started watching Rebels because I didn't realize there was going to be another 1 or 2 episodes. Now I'm like, damn. I wanted to watch in order for everything to make sense to me. But it's only 1 or 2 episodes. You know, it's not much.
And we'll be able to see the finale by Monday, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I'm anxious to watch it. On other news, what are you looking for, Ant?
Oh, here it is. I finally got that Star Killer. You know, I had the other Star Killer in my mind. We're talking about TFU2 here, and I was thinking TFU1 the entire time. So that's what I was looking for. I was trying to go to that. But yeah, actually, I do have something to say about this one because Jedi Arms Dealer got one of these. He told me about this a couple of days ago when he saw this. And I think this was really reasonably priced. I don't remember what he said it was. I don't remember how much he said this was, but a couple of days ago, this was like really reasonably priced. Did that come up? No, it's not the right screen yet. I need the Corbanth screen. All right, do you guys see that? This is the saber he's talking about. Clinton's talking about this. Came out on Corbanth sabers. Oh, it's $265. I thought Jedi Arms Dealer said that he got it for a lot less somewhere, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe he was just excited that he got one. I thought he said it was like a really, really low price.
That's nice. I like that one.
Tim McAndrew says he watched the whole season, Clone Wars, and now he's watching X Bomber. What's X Bomber? Is that a Star Wars thing? Or is that something that's like Star Wars?
There's a new cartoon, Resistance. You saw that one?
No, I think.
You know what? I started watching that. It kind of reminds me of like for little kids.
That's what that is? It's just okay.
I think I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
I heard it was
watched, like, one and a-
super bad.
Yeah, it kind of came off to me like it's made for like
Well, it's
kids
on-
that watch
sorry.
Barney, that kind of age. you
Yeah,
know,
that's
like
what it
a
looked like to
toddler
me.
age.
And I heard stuff too that was awful about it. Detroit Custom Sabers, what's going on, buddy? He says hello.
Here we
Thanks for
go.
being here. TF2. Yeah, this is a cool saber. This was like a saber I really liked from Solo's Hold. They had a great version of this. I think it was far more expensive. Maybe that's what I'm remembering Jedi Arms Dealer telling me, that this was just a lot less than the Solo's Hold, but it looked great, and it does look great. Yeah, Corbanth has really been killing it lately. They've been coming out with everything lately.
Yeah, they're no
Yeah.
joke.
Amazing. Even amidst all this craziness out there
COVID.
with the lockdown, they really killing it. Every week I see something new from them. They must have had stuff in the works for like a really long, all year, all last year, stuff in the works, I guess, plans.
Sure. Yeah, and they make nice stuff. I mean, tried and true. Look at all the Graflexes that have come out from them, Beautiful. The 2.5, the one that opens up to show a reveal section in it. They're nice pieces. We've worked on a few of those, right, Ed?
The Corbanth?
Yeah, the Corbanth.
Like a lot of the
Graflexes.
Graflexes that we do are Corbanth.
Yeah.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yep.
Now, May the 4th. This came to me from New York Comic Con. So, as you guys know, nobody's going out, nobody's gathering anywhere. So I guess they're doing some kind of online thing. May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th, hosted by the Reed Pop people, which are the people that give you the tickets if you're actually going to go there in person. We're celebrating Star Wars in a big way next week. Tune in for movies, trivia, interviews, celebrities, authors, and live gaming. Take quizzes. Now, as you guys know, I'll pull up another announcement that they sent a couple days before this, that The Rise of Skywalker is coming out on May the 4th on Disney Plus. So they moved that up a little bit for anybody that wants to see the movie. It was only been a few days, I think, since they released the HD version, digital HD version for sale, and now it's just going to be available on Disney Plus. They're kind of touting in this one announcement that they got all the movies now. Disney Plus has all the movies. They got a Q&A with Ashley Eckstein, who plays Ahsoka. If you go to this live meeting thing, I don't know. I probably won't be a part of this. Probably won't go to this, but that's an alternative for meeting in person, I guess, or doing something online. I don't know.
It's cool. Still nothing like meeting them in person, but you got
to do what you got to do, I guess. At least they're doing something.
They got to get their fix.
Yeah,
we got to get our fix somehow.
Yeah, there was a couple sabers that we bought this week. There was one saber I bought this week, and a saber that Gabe bought this week. Gabe, what did you get?
I got the Hope of Leia from DX Sabers for my wife.
Let me look that one up. DX Sabers.
Correct.
Hope of Leia.
Yep.
I really like the way this one looks.
Yeah, out of all the Leia ones I've seen, that one came out. Thanks to Heshi, he's the one that sent it to us.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, he's the one that sent it to me. I've been waiting for.
This can't be it. Could it be? No, this can't be it.
I'm glad you liked it and jumped on it, Gabe.
Yeah, I jumped on it quick.
Nice.
It'll be
fun build.
KR Sabers was doing one that was really badass, but they don't have it available. I don't know when it's gonna be.
I'm seeing a render, but I'm not seeing the actual. Did you see the actual saber, Gabe, or is it a render? Oh, here we go. No, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I remember seeing the picture of the hilt.
Yeah, they have their Facebook page and their website dxsabers.com, and on there they make replicas and custom stuff and things like that.
Oh, here we go.
Do they
All
have
right,
any
let's
other
pull this one
sabers
up
on their
here.
page, Gabe?
Yeah, they got a ton of them.
Other
They got
hilts?
they got the Graflex, the Kylo, the Ben. They got all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
They have an entire category just for replicas, and then an entire category of
Nice.
customs.
Customs?
Yeah.
Stopped playing. 1 second.
I think they have a video on their website. I'm not certain. I know they have photos.
This was a video,
Yeah.
but it's like, watch again. Hit it. Hit it. There we go.
Yeah. That's it.
It's weird
how
when I
tiny
click
that
off. That is super, super shiny, dude.
Yeah. That's their fingerprint magnet.
Oh, yeah. You got to get one of them white gloves.
Yeah.
That's why they got that, I guess.
It's going to be for display anyway. That's the one saber my wife fell in love with.
Oh, we got to be careful when we put anything into that.
I know.
You got to wear them gloves.
Yeah.
Put something into this.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that, Ant.
I like that. That button's nice, huh? So is that a
Yeah.
button it comes with? It looks like a button's already there.
Yeah, I think it's one button is already there.
That looks cool, man. That looks cool. I think I told you the wrong company name of the one that I got. Let me see if I could find it.
You got from Starfall, wasn't it?
I think I told you that, but I think I may have been wrong. Because the eBay name wasn't the same name as, and I forget. I went back and tried to look, and when you sent me that link today with all the Starfall sabers on Instagram, I didn't see the one that I thought, like the one that I got, I thought was from them, but I don't think it was from them because it didn't look like any of those sabers.
Hey, Gabe, on that Leia
recognize it.
saber, it has one button, right? Are you going to do a 2-button mod, or are you going to do like a CFX with the 1-button mod, the single button mod on the CFX card?
That's what me and Ant was talking about the other day, because we do want to put a recharge port in there, so we'll have to make another hole. And
you want that on the outside, or you want to put the recharge port to the inside? Is there enough room in there to do a recharge port? You're not familiar yet. You haven't seen it yet.
As soon as I get it, I can, because I got it empty. So once I get it, I'll be able to look inside and see what we got.
Once we get our hands on it, we'll be able to look a little deeper and figure out where things should go.
Yeah.
I would say, like, me personally, I don't like messing with the continuity of the saber. Like, if there was a button in the movie, it needs a button where the button was in the movie.
That's the same thing. I feel like
if it has
touch it, but at the
one
same
button,
time, it needs it.
We gotta hide. When you want 2, we gotta hide the other one somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You guys recognize this saber?
Yeah.
I bought this. It didn't come in yet, but I got this. I don't know who makes it. I forget. But I saw it on Instagram. I follow who is. Oh, is it Kyber? Because it's Kyber guy who sold it. Is it Kyber or something? Anyway,
but
nice looking hilt.
Didn't you tell me it's a guy from Starfall Sabers?
I think I made a mistake with that though, Gabe. I don't think this is a Starfall, because when you sent me the link right before the show for Starfall Sabers on Instagram, I didn't see this in their entire feed. And this was something I saw on Instagram all the time. So maybe it wasn't it's someone who posts this a lot on Instagram, because this is really cool looking. All those Starfall Sabers looked amazing, but it wasn't this. Those look like they're like more expensive than this. You know what I'm saying? This looks like this was more affordable. This was $149. They did this on eBay. They have this one which is in black, and then they had one that was like clean. But I really like this weathered version, so this is the one I got for us. Figured we could, install like a CF10 into it, some kind of NeoPixel Profi or something, play around with that. That looks really cool to me, like a ninja sword,
very nice.
like a future ninja type of sword or something like that.
That's the one you got, the dark one?
Yeah, yeah. I figured you would like that, Gabe, because it kind of goes with like a police kit or like a belt.
Yeah. Looks tactical.
Gabe would really like X Bomber.
I got to check it out then.
Let me see what X Bomber is. Because I saw this cartoon my buddy Kevin sent me. It's like a Star Wars cartoon that's Japanese. Oh no, this this looks sweet. Yeah, this is like an anime or something like that, Tim, something like that. And they got this Star Wars cartoon that's like a Japanese cartoon. Do you guys see this? It's amazing.
I have not.
I think I heard of that. And I may have seen a trailer for it.
Rich Sangillo, what's up, Philly? What's going on, buddy? Thanks for being here.
There we go.
Detroit Custom Saber says the inside is good. I think he's talking about that Leia saber. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he knows.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. It already shipped out, but I just don't know when it'll get here.
Yeah, this one shipped out
fast.
too. I thought it was going to come today, like super fast, but when I was looking on some other packages that I was waiting for, that I felt like that would normally be here in a normal shipping situation, I think things are a little bit delayed. I don't know if that happened with you guys.
The saber that we're looking at right now on eBay, right?
Yeah.
Is that a one-off or is that a run of something? Or
no, I think like he had like 10 of them at least, I think, and he was selling them. And I'm sorry, I can't remember. The seller on eBay is Kyber Guy, and he is the one that makes them, I believe, but I can't remember like what the company name is that he goes by to make this.
Gotcha.
But I would see this like on Instagram a lot, and I guess I follow him, and I really like the look. And then I guess he had said at one point, "Hey, this is going up on eBay, like 10 of these or 5 of these."
The red knob I'm looking at, is that a kill switch?
No, I think that's like blade retention.
JC says that saber is made by Starfire Sabers.
Starfire. And what did I tell you, Gabe? Starfall?
Yeah, because I kept bringing up Starfall Sabers on Instagram. They make
so this is Starfire. Okay, that's why I was confused. So I don't feel like I'm such an idiot as I thought I was 2 minutes ago.
Anybody could confuse that.
I confused the two, yeah. And I love both of their designs, but when you sent me that link for Starfall, Gabe, those looked too nice. I was like, I didn't get one of those because those look all glitzy and they look like they cost $1,000.
Yeah,
I didn't buy that.
And you should see the one he just posted up a couple minutes ago. Oh my God.
They look like they always have a Graflex influence to them, don't they? At some point, but they're very fancy.
They're like, they're like.
Is that the one you sent the text of?
Yeah. If you check that out, Harris, because now that you're on Instagram, you'll be able to see it.
It's got the crystal laying in like the grip section.
They look great.
It's got a window right there.
He just a couple minutes ago posted another one. This thing will blow your mind. They're like elegant scrap flexes. It's like a whole different level.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, hopefully they are. These guys that make these awesome looking scrap flexes are going to join up on that FX Sabers contest where we're doing basically a scrap flex contest, but it could be any. It could be any at all. What do you call it? Flash gun style thing that you could turn into a lightsaber. And as long as it lights up, it doesn't have to have sound. You just have to have it be like really unique. Just do something unique with it. Don't just submit a Highland flash gun and look, it's like a Vader saber. No, you got to do something to it.
Where's the fun in just a light? We need
Well, you could do. I guess the idea with just the light is just so you could complete the project on time, which is the deadline is October 1st as it stands right now. And I guess if things start to go bad with supply, we will maybe change that date. But for right now, October 1st, I thought that would give a lot of people time when they were, let's say, off over the summer, like college students and stuff that were off. Like this was before we had to deal with this whole thing where students were sent home eventually anyway. But there's a contest if you guys go to, I think it's under the LED section, LED Sabers on FX Sabers forum, and you can check out the the contest for flash guns, and the deadline's October 1st. Anyone can enter. Just join up with FX Sabers. It's free.
Can't wait.
Starfire Sabers. Okay. Starfire is very close to Starfall. I was only 3 letters off, you guys. I was like 3 letters off. You guys are about to shoot me over this. Looks like Saberforge Commando had a baby with Saber Trio Volakin. I like it, but I don't think it is a body separating saber. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, this is going to be a kind of a PETA to install into. I kind of realized there was going to be a simplicity in probably the manufacture of this, even though it looks like it might be multiple parts. It probably isn't.
Wait, I've seen you do smaller.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not going to be an issue, but I think Hexec is just saying that for certain things that you might want to do chassis wise, it's not going to be the easiest thing.
Gotcha.
He says check out Illuminated Saber on Etsy. The Starwalker Saber looks clean. Yeah, the Starwalker I installed into. I made a saber for Robert and Dawn over at. Now I'm blanking on the name. The Robert and Dawn, they are out in Oregon at the Secret Wine Society, and they just started up an Instagram and a YouTube, and you guys should check out the Secret Wine Society. If you're into wine at all and sabers, what he does is he takes his Starwalker saber that I made for him and Dawn, and Robert usually does these videos where he reviews wine, and if the wine is too acidic, he lights up the saber, the Starwalker saber, and says this is the saber of acidity, and this is the the plasma heat of this acidity. Yeah, I do like the Starwalker. I do like the Starwalker because it does have the reason why I got one to make in the first place was that it was like a Graflex, it was like a Star Killer. Yeah, I do like that. Also,
I remember that hilt. I like working on that hilt.
Yeah, you were working on it with me, right, Harris? Right?
Yeah, I think I did some of the stuff on it.
I think you did a bunch of the. I think okay. Now I remember exactly what happened.
Prep stuff.
Yeah, you did like
prep stuff
all the beginning of it, and then I kind of just finished it up at the end. I think is what I did. And that was one of the first CF10s that we did. Maybe the first CF10.
I'm going back 6-8 months. Yeah.
That's a while back. Yeah, it's a while back.
Yeah, I think so.
Hexec Saber says also the Frozen Imperialist from Rebellion Outpost. The saber's awesome looking. Let me look that up. The Frozen Imperialist. Rebel Outpost. Sounds like my buddy at Ryan at RK Outpost, but it's Frozen Imperialist Rebel Outpost. I don't see this. Is this a lightsaber? I don't know. I'm all thumbs tonight when it comes to trying to pull up links for you guys. I'm like idiotic tonight. I can't do it, but it's not working for me. Detroit Custom Sabers. I might join on Contest to Complete. I've been thinking of graphics design, much more ergonomic and a bit more the modern side of things. There's just one thing that we'd like you to do if you're going to join the contest is not. One of the rules is just please don't display photographs and stuff and designs before the reveal on October 1st. That's just a small thing, just to keep everything kind of secret in your design. No one will take any part of your design if you just keep it under wraps until the reveal. Oh, it's a 3-piece saber. Oh, okay, the one I got, the Starfire saber. It is a 3-piece saber. Okay, great. Wait, is it or no? You're saying it's called the Vengeance, the Virgins. Okay, mine is called the Virgins. Okay, nice. Nerd up, Jeff. Let me see if I had another. Oh, there is one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about. There's going to be something coming to Civilized Sabers website. let me see here. I gotta pull up a picture. Do you guys know what like the thin neck sabers require as far as NeoPixel blades? Like how there's a way to do a thin neck saber where you recess the pixel chip. Let me show you a picture.
It sits in the bottom of that can section, right? If I'm not mistaken. And
Yeah.
that little center sometimes goes up into the hilt. Am I right?
Yeah, so you're right. Like
That
it's
little-
both. It's there's something done to the blade side that's different, and there's something done to the hilt
Right.
side that's different. So the hilt side, you're right, Harris. There's like a can that well, it's like that TCSS can or
Mhm.
any type of thing that you make. That could be like an aluminum thing, or I know actually it should be plastic, right? But you know, where you have your pogo connectors popped up through there. Let me show you. And what you do is you have a blade made like this. So the blade end countersunk, right? So this one is for Chuck, my buddy Chuck. I had already sent this out to him earlier in the week, but I shot some photographs of it. I'm gonna add this to the Civilized Sabers website for anybody that has a thin neck lightsaber and needs this type of thing to make it really solid. I know, you know, when you have a thin neck lightsaber, usually it's a Luke or it's an Obi-Wan, and when you insert your pixel blade has a little bit more weight than a regular blade, and those thin neck sabers only have like 0.75 or like 1 inch of depth sometimes or less, and you usually end up with a wobbly situation or blade that could easily get dislodged. So with this type of thing where it's actually set in with a screw, I actually have 2 screws in here.
One on each side, right?
One on each side to hold in that pixel connector. And Chuck, who this blade is for, gave me the dimensions. He says this is going to be 13.07 millimeters inset. So that's exactly what I did. And
once that seats down, you don't see that set screw. That seats underneath the edge of it, right?
Right, because as you could maybe imagine, the saber canister needs to be inserted, like it will actually seat all the way up to this pixel connector. And this screw, let's get a different angle here. This screw is even with that connection system. So as long as he has just, what is this, about a 1/4 inch, as long as he has a 1/4 inch of blade depth, he should be good. And I know before he had a little bit of an issue the way that his original blade was, so I made it this type of blade to accommodate. So he actually should be good, because as you can see, the foam comes up right here, which is about a 1/4 inch. Maybe it's about 11 millimeters. I think he should be okay with that. So I am going to add a section on Civilized Sabers for anybody that needs this type of blade. It is, let me think, can it be, I think I could probably do both 7/8 and 1 inch. I'll probably put those options up on Civilized Sabers, and then Gabe, maybe you will do like a little announcement on Civilized Sabers Instagram, something like that.
Yep.
You guys got anything else to say to talk about?
No, it's been a slow week for me, saber wise, busy work wise.
How's work been?
Work's cool, busy.
Anybody like mean to you over there? Everyone being friendly to you? Just busy?
One guy today was not nice.
Really?
Yeah, not a customer, you know.
Yeah.
How can you not be nice in a place like that? Everybody should be nice.
Everyone, well, maybe after
surprised.
They get their product, they're happier.
You'd be surprised, yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Well, they're all upset that they got to like get out of their car sometimes. I mean, a day like today, I don't know how it was earlier for you, Iris, but it's just like awful outside. The whole month.
Oh, it was horrible all day, and we had lines out the door. Busy. I wish I was that busy building lightsabers.
Yeah, well, soon we will be getting back to it. I think we will be getting back to it more of a what would you call it? A full-time, part-time situation.
Yeah, man.
But thanks for joining us, everybody that's been taking part in the chat and been watching us along the way. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you being here. And Harris and Gabe, Harris and Gabe, thanks so much for doing the show tonight.
Thank you.
When are you thinking you want to do another one?
As soon as possible.
Yeah, man.
As soon as possible. When is good for you guys?
Maybe this weekend too.
Thursday, yeah. I mean, Saturday night, Sunday night, I'm open.
All right, cool. Yeah, join us again. You guys will probably announce this like a day in advance or so. We've been trying to do. So try to find us next time. In the meantime, Saberify if you can. Use your saber if you got them. Light them up.
Light them up.
You're powered up. Perform saberification. Do your best. The Force will be with you.
Oh, Detroit Custom Sabers has a question.
Let's hear.
Detroit Custom Sabers. I got a question for you, gentlemen. As you are aware, I'm a builder and a business myself. I've been trying to get my hands on the smallest and thinnest soundboards with the best quality possible. What say you guys?
Nice.
I haven't tried that Verso yet from KR, but I think it's smaller than the CF10, and it's supposed to be pretty easy to solder to as well. Plus, it has smooth swing. It's easy for the customer to use, but I can't totally say that I've used it and all that. I haven't even held it. The boards that I like are the Profi and the CF10. I think those are like basically as small as I'm comfortable soldering to, I think you could say. And, they're so powerful and they're so affordable now. Right, Harris? A Crystal Focus used to be $150 and now it's $85.
More. I mean, you add shipping, you're looking $170,
And they're low profile.
It's almost half price now,
Yeah. And the Profi is
$70,
even, I think they're 85. The Profi is even less, and the
Profi's 35 or 40. But I'm still nervous about the Profis. I find them to be buggy. They're very software oriented, and one little dot or blip is off, and you got a problem.
Yeah, like it's not the best for like a brand new Saber customer, but they're actually not made for them. They're made for more of an advanced user.
Yeah, I've seen first timers get it right, and I've seen first timers get it wrong.
Oh, Rich Sangilla says he's done 5 of the Versos. They're awesome.
Nice.
Not as skinny as a Profi, but smaller than a CFX. Then you know what? Detroit Custom Sabers, I would say try one of those. Maybe order 1 or 2 of those. I think they're priced pretty nicely. Rich says they're working good for him, and I know that they do the smooth swing, and I do think that they're easier for the customer than either the Profi or the CF10 because of the way that you connect and change the fonts and stuff in it. I think it's easier. Profi's $55, Rich and Sangilla says. So I've seen like varying prices. Just all depends on the demand on the Profi. I guess when they're available, they're $55.
50.
Yeah.
55 for the Profi.
All right, guys. Well, if you guys don't have anything else to ask us or anything else going on, Saber-wise, I am going dark side tonight, and we will catch you guys probably over this coming weekend. It's Thursday tonight. Check us out in a couple days back here on the Hindu channel, and we'll be back hanging with you guys during Saber time, during Saber Talk.
Later, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Peace out.